It is America's favorite caffeinated beverage, and more of it comes through New Orleans than any other American port. So, a special coffee convention couldn't find a more suitable location than a hotel here on Canal Street. WGNO anchor Erin Nicole is live in our newsroom with more. Erin.
Yeah, John, the National Coffee Association's annual convention is this weekend at the Ritz-Carlton, and it's attended by everyone in the business, from executives to retailers. And the driving purpose is more than just coffee talk. It's to keep the coffee industry sustainable in every way.
The history, the enjoyment, the different flavors, the social interaction. You know, when people get together, they get together over coffee.
It's the second most traded commodity on Earth and the first thing we reach for in the morning. We've been drinking coffee for centuries, but even the coffee industry must keep up with the times.
One of the biggest trends is that there's a brand new way to make coffee, which is really taking off, which is probably the biggest thing since Mr. Coffee was introduced in the 1970s, which is the single serve systems or single cup systems. The public is becoming more and more aware of the wide variety of coffee options that are out there.
Could it be that greater coffee knowledge has led to a smaller cup?
It's really amazing. I was once at a conference, in fact, in Costa Rica, and there was a Costa Rica booth, and there were 5 pump pots with coffees from 5 different regions within Costa Rica. Everyone tasted differently.
Coffee bean flavors vary region to region, and in the U.S., only Hawaii and Puerto Rico can grow coffee beans. But New Orleans is just as important when it comes to coffee.
It is one of the biggest ports for the importation of coffee. In fact, the National Coffee Association had its centennial convention here 3 years ago. And the reason was because New Orleans was the first port into which coffee was imported into the United States. So it has a special place in the industry.
And John, I learned that the largest exporter of coffee is Brazil, the second largest is Colombia, and the third largest is actually Vietnam, because after the Vietnam War, their government planted coffee beans to spur economic redevelopment, because the climate in Vietnam is not typically good for most varietals of coffee beans. So very informative.
Who knew? Vietnam. Thanks very much, Erin. Those people really do know beans about coffee.
They sure do.
Good for them.